Shaboo, shaboo, you're hanging out with the Shaboo Show. Feel great hanging out today on the Shaboo Show.
Did you like that little wink at the end I added for you guys? This is my tea, which I need. My voice has been husky because the week that has been. So rumour has it bird flu is out. I reckon I had some sort of fucking virus. I don't know what it was, but it was batshit crazy flu. That was what it was.
It was a hefty cold.
It was. I was down for about 5 days and it was real sinusy, and I've had nasal surgery, like 2 nasal surgeries to help me breathe. So I don't really get like sinus congestion infections anymore. But man, that hit hard. That really did hit hard, that flu. So I got knocked down and then I kind of gave it to producer. I gave it to cameraman. I was just passing it around like a little virus hub I was. So because of the flu, I didn't get up to a hell of a lot, to be honest with you.
We're just getting back on our feet.
We are just getting back on our feet, really. We had some special guests join us last week. If you guys haven't seen, go and check out the last episode. 2 really awesome guys, Strong Comms. Check out their pod. They're a lot of fun. Definitely would love to have them back on here anytime. They are welcome. So loved having a chat with them. We did a 2-hour pod and I was feeling pretty crook. And I managed to pull that through. So I was pretty impressed. And it was my first time meeting them and everything. So it went really well. I was really, 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 really happy with everything.
You had heaps going on that day.
Heaps going on. We went
It was
to
a
Hamilton
hectic
that day. Then we had to get back. What else did we do?
Because what was it? What else was going on? Because your job.
Oh yeah, I had some stuff. Don't worry, that's another episode. We'll get into that. But yeah, I had a lot of stuff going on work-wise. I'm looking for work at the moment. So
I can't remember what else was going on, but and then now I've been sick after.
You've
I
been
was
sick.
getting sick that day.
You were that
last week, was it? Or
no, you were a few days behind after me. We thought you were clear, but you didn't. You started like sniffling and coughing, and then we knew it was.
I was just coming down with it, I'm sure, or something.
And then we knew it was downhill from there, ladies and gentlemen. We were roly-poly.
How were you nervous about having guests on last week?
No, I was not nervous at all. It was just my energy level was very low. So
you had to put it on.
My body was just in the works. My mental health wasn't very good last week, and my physical health. Both were just down the gutter. I was a gutter rat that week. Rat-a-tatting my way through the week was I. It was bad. It was so bad. So I'm glad that I'm on the mend and I'm feeling a lot better mentally and physically.
What
and
do you
I'm
enjoy?
back into my walking.
Do you enjoy the having a guest? Is that something you want to do like way more regularly? Or?
Yes, I would love to have a guest on pretty much every week, if not every other week. I really enjoy it. I love chatting to people. I think that's my forte, as they say, is having a little chit-chat, chin-wag to some people. And I just love hearing about people's lives and like having different energy in the studio. It's nice. It's nice to hang out with new people, fresh faces. I love it. I mean, I'm the type of person who'll have like a chat with the fruit shop owner about their life. I'm that person. So it's pretty easy for me, really. I know I make this look easy. So yeah, it has been. But I'm glad to be feeling better. I'm glad cameraman's doing good, producer's doing good. We're all kind of back on ship.
Yeah. Should be all smooth sailing from here.
It should. This year we've got no more illnesses, no more chills. Yeah. It's good to go.
Pretty much, right? You get through your winter hump and then like you get through your one little flu.
Yeah, that was a bad one for me. I literally had producer and I went to go pick up some stuff, and on the way there, I had to get him to pull over and take me to a family friend's house. And I had to sleep there for 3 hours because I literally could not sit in the car. I was so nauseous. It was because I had too much vitamin C on an empty stomach. So
that day.
PSA, don't have vitamin C on an empty stomach. It literally erodes your guts and it doesn't like it.
Well, it just upsets your guts. It's just
too acidic. That's what it is.
Something. Because I've done that before too, but with multivite. I had multivites on an empty stomach.
And you had
I was driving to work and I was like, oh, fuck, I feel like, I can't remember what it was. I think I threw up. Yeah.
You threw up?
Threw up. Yeah. Yeah, my body wanted it out.
Yeah, I did not like it one bit. So I was not feeling good. Dinner-wise, it was a bit touch and go last week in our house. There's a few little takeaway dinners. I think we did a few couple. And then we didn't even really have much of an appetite, so nothing even worth
I
sharing,
can't
to be
even
fair.
remember. I feel like last week was a write-off. Just
It was a write-off.
Head-wise, eh?
Yeah, it was such a write-off. So
Yeah.
I'm glad to be feeling a lot better, that's for sure. I know a lot of people have the flu going on. I think it's like hit hard this time because every single person I know is like sick, or their office is sick, or people are sick from school. It's just a constant.
Yeah.
But yeah, enough about being sick.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, what
Sick
was
of
that?
hearing about it. That's
Sick
what.
of hearing about it. Yeah. What was the thing with the neighbour? The poster.
What poster? Oh. So, as you know, I go for my weekly, daily, not
I don't know why
weekly.
you always say "as you know."
Because they know.
No one knows.
They know because on the other episodes I've spoken about it.
I know, but this could be the first episode someone ever sees you, and most likely it will be.
Well, everyone knows me.
Okay.
So
Well,
it's
as you
fine.
know, Shabu goes on a weekly walk or
Daily walk.
Daily walk.
Get it right. Weighted daily walk. I call it my 10 kg walk because I try to aim to do 10,000 steps wearing a vest, but I wear a vest for a portion of that time, but I'm working my way up. That's the goal, is to do 10,000 steps with my weighted vest on. That's my ideal goal in mind. So as we were on our walk, we saw this like poster of a missing bird in the area, and it's like this colourful parrot. And we both kind of, as we were walking, we were kind of like, oh gosh, good luck, like trying to find a bird because they have literal wings. They're just going to fly away. I don't even know how you're supposed to catch the little shits. So I was like, oh gosh, what do you even do? So there was this beautiful, colourful parrot, and someone had posted in the area saying it had gone missing. And then I've been sitting in my lounge, and from my lounge, I've got like one wall is like completely glass, like the largest wall in the living room is all glass. So it looks out into our backyard, and it's like full of trees and like mangroves and yeah, all that lovely, beautiful nature. That's why I never leave my house, because I'm just like in a little conservatory, living it up here with all the birds. They sing to me in the morning and in the evenings. And yeah, this that colourful parrot that was on the flyer, I keep seeing this colourful parrot that lands in the tree, and I like watch it, but I don't know if it's that same bird or not, to be honest with you. But if it is, I'm sorry, neighbour, I can't catch it. It's 1, too high and too fast, and 3, too pretty. It needs to be free. So that's my take on having birds in cages and trying to keep them. I really don't get the point of it. Like, I
What
get
did the
rescuing
poster
bored.
say?
The poster said missing bird. Reward. Money reward, I think.
Money reward.
I'm pretty sure it did.
All right. You should probably ring the number.
I don't know if the poster's there anymore.
Yeah, I know. but
Yeah, it's here. Do I get my money?
he'll come around with like a
Net.
net on a stick, and he'll be running. He'll
Yeah.
be pitched in your backyard for days, just trying to.
Something like that.
Yeah, like for real though. What would he do? How do you call the number and then the birds? Oh, it was here, but it's gone.
It's gone now.
It's gone to Pikaranga.
It's gone. It flew over to Mount Wellington. I saw it land on the hill.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was the bird saga that be. We also had my dog here, Harley. That guy over there, very special shout out. He was here for a few days, and he was not happy about it. We took him to the dog park. We tried to keep him happy. We tried to do all the, walking activities and bones, but he was just not interested. We took him for a groom, which was 45 minutes of my life I'll never get back.
You love grooming, and what are you talking about?
I do not. Are you kidding me? First of all, I'm soaked head to toe because the guy just does that dog shake every 5 minutes. Secondly, he's a Siberian husky, so it's just fur everywhere. And then fourthly, it takes like 40 minutes just to blow dry him. Usually I go and take him to the groomers, but we went to the dog park and he got really muddy. Shout out to Pet Stock in Ellerslie. They have a unlimited time dog wash if you want to go there, and they provide towels too.
It says
really cool
15
spot.
minutes on peak times.
Oh, on peak times, does it? Yeah. It's all right. There was no one in there. We had a good old time. But yeah, he gets a bit mouthy when I start putting the blow dryer near his face. He's literally that's
Because of his big ears, eh? I remember when I first seen you washing him for the first time and you were blow drying him right in his ears, and that was when he was going, I was like, Shabu, you're blowing right in his ears. Like, their hearing is next level, isn't it? So a blow dryer in
I
the
know,
ear.
but sometimes he does get like, he had water near his face and I should have got the earmuffs, but it's fine. Next time I will put some earmuffs on, but
No,
sometimes
you're
he doesn't
good now.
like them.
It was ages ago when I first seen you.
Yeah, I
doing
tried
that.
to avoid his face because he prefers not. And then when I got home, he was rolling around in the grass. I was like, are you kidding me? I just spent like 2 hours grooming you and this is how you repay me?
Yeah.
But it was nice. It was nice to have him. He's a very good boy. Yeah, he loves his walks. He loves the dog park. Thinks he's king of the dog park. Runs around. No ears when it's time to come back. So yeah, that was that. What else has been going on?
You had what are you saying about mild fucking curries or mild food when you order?
Oh my
mild.
gosh, I went out to this restaurant with my best friend and we did a first table booking. But we ordered, it was an Indian restaurant and I ordered butter chicken mild and so did she, but it was still so spicy. Like, it was pretty spicy. It was really nice butter chicken. And then on the first table rules, I wasn't going to tell you guys this, but I am going to. There's no takeaway, which I get, like, if you order, obviously, because it's so people don't order like a whole bunch of food to then take it home. But if I ordered like a substantial amount of food, which is just one main meal, and I don't finish it and it's going to go in the bin, I think I should be allowed to take it home. I don't know. What do you think? Let me know in the comments.
Yeah. It's just stupid if they're going to go chuck it in the bin.
It is stupid if they're going to chuck in the bin, but then again, I get it. It's like, where do they draw the line?
You draw the line at if someone's obviously taking the piss, like.
Yeah, but
Because someone's like ordered if. Yeah, like they should probably put a cap on how much you can spend as well, so then you can't.
yeah,
You know, because if you went in there and spent like $1,000 but only paid 400 or something like that, then that would be kind of not so great. But if it was only the max to spend is 200, then they can't really lose.
Yeah,
you know,
true.
It's yeah.
That's a
I don't
point.
know, something like that.
that could work. Yeah, I'll
But
put
yeah,
that
anyway,
forward.
they didn't let you take your doggy bag home, which is
No doggy bag, but mind you, it was pretty spicy curry, and you weren't feeling like Indian that night, so it kind of worked out. We didn't need the calories because you would have eaten it and then not been satisfied. So instead, I had to come home and make cameraman eggs, chicken, and hash brown and avocado for dinner. That's like your favorite breakfast for dinner. You love it with a bit of protein and some hash browns and some eggs. Happy days.
one thing I figure I might as well mention as well is like I want to try and get you capturing hooks for clips.
Yes.
And so at the end of each segment, I might prompt you to like say, can you summarize that or whatever?
Okay.
Yeah.
So is that just a PSA for the listeners?
Yeah, PSA for the
Okay.
listener.
Some of this you'll hear, some of it you might not because it might get edited out, so we don't know
What?
this conversation.
Oh, nah, just leave it. I was just saying because we're going to do it throughout, so it would be weird if they're like, oh, what's that thing they're doing?
Right.
You know?
Okay. So if I do re-summarize what cameraman said, it's because we've got to get some short form clips out of it. This is to promote the best show
The
in
best
showbiz.
show and showbiz.
Shabo show.
Yeah. So like
Shabu
on that
show.
one, for example, how would you summarize the mild food thing?
Restaurants not listening to spice level accurately.
Well, we got to get better at this.
We will get better. You guys got to help me, okay?
Yeah. Hooks. What would I say for that? I'd say something like
Indian restaurant makes customers suffer because they did not listen to mild recommendation. There you go. Because my bumhole suffered.
Okay.
Is that a good enough hook?
There's a hook. Yeah, there's a hook for you. So, Duck Island. What were you saying about Duck Island?
Oh, and then we went to go get ice cream at Duck Island. I had this lovely coconut vanilla ice cream. It was really good. That's like, they're very well known for that one. But they have this famous flavor and sometimes I get it. I don't know if you'd like it, but it's called fairy bread, but it literally tastes like butter.
Butter.
It's like butter. tastes like
Fairy
butter.
bread. Is it like?
It's got
is it,
sprinkles in it, and it's literally fairy bread, like butter and sprinkles.
Okay.
That's what it tastes like.
really?
Yeah.
I'll be down to try it.
Yeah, we can try it.
You know me with ice cream.
Yeah, you love an ice cream. He's paying little Lardo's rent, this guy is.
Yeah. What flavor did you go for? Coconut. What?
I got coconut vanilla. My friend got matcha strawberry. But they did have a fairy bread flavor that I recommend everyone should go try. It literally tastes like butter and sprinkles. It's pretty good. Which is what fairy bread is. To my non-New Zealand listeners, fairy bread is like at every birthday party when you're under the age of like 8, 10, they have like white bread smeared with loads of butter or margarine, and then they put sprinkles on it, hundreds and thousands, and it's called fairy bread.
Ice cream's not even a seasonal thing, is it?
It is for me. I don't really have cold treats in winter. You do.
Really? Oh, ice cream still goes hard.
Well, too bad. I just bought the good old French vanilla today. Yeah. So you guys can have that. Because I'll get French vanilla, I'll leave that in the freezer, and then I'll make like a dessert. Depending on what kind of dessert we feel like a sticky date pudding or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I'll put some French vanilla ice cream with it. Although I did get ginger nut biscuits, so I can make you your banoffee pie, which I promised you. I'm just going to get comfortable.
Okay. What's the best ice cream you've ever had in your life?
Oh. Best ice cream I've had is Movenpick Macadamia Dolce.
Yeah.
Yeah, that ice cream is lovely. And the creme brulee from there. I love creme brulee. I would in Thailand when I went over there, I would get, for dinner, I would just go and order a creme brulee. And that's what I had for my birthday dinner on the day of my birthday, 14th of February.
That's fair enough for a birthday dinner.
Valentine's Day. I looked so sad on my own sitting eating a dessert with a love heart on it.
Was that the day where you went to the beach and did the live?
I did that later. Yeah, that was later on. But for dinner, I got a creme brulee.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was dessert. Maybe it was after I got.
Can't remember, but I remember you did a live and had all the beautiful scenery in the background, and you did a YouTube live. Oh, sorry about my smoke.
Yeah, sorry, there's a vape in here. We do not condone vaping.
All right. What about explain to the listeners how cabbage became your favorite vegetable?
Cabbage is so underrated, especially when you saute it. It just gets all crunchy and sweet and yummy. I've got to do more things with cabbage. So if you guys have any recipe ideas with cabbage, please send them to me because I really want some more interesting ideas with cabbage. Not boil up.
What is it? Hangi.
No, thank you.
Let's have a hangi, bubby.
No, that's a solid no from
Well, you
me.
don't want you don't want this Maori in the backyard digging a hole.
No, please, no thanks. Leave your hangi holes elsewhere, mate. Okay.
All right. What have you been up to this week? Food lately? I know we kind of went over
Yeah, food hasn't been exciting apart from the cabbage that I've been sauteing and eating. We did do a potato bake that went down a treat, and some steak we had last night. That was just a very home cooked meal on a nice winter's night, meat and veg, very Kiwi style. That's all we had really.
Okay. Well, that's your catch up.
That's my week. Nice and short and easy.
Yeah. This is
Now that I'm feeling a bit better, you'll get more exciting news and info from me next week.
Yeah. And you're going
to just started. We're at the tip of the iceberg right now. I'm just feeling better. So give me a second, would you?
All right.
Yep. Right.
Hot topics.
Getting into our segment. DJ, play that track for hot topics.
We don't have a track for hot topics yet.
I thought we did make one.
We're trying to. We haven't got it ready together yet. What do you think I am?
I'll make it then.
Super producer.
Hot topics. Hot. There we go.
2 Kiwis just split the big 40 million Powerball on Saturday. That's 20 million each.
Where's my buddy? Where's my money?
First stupid thing you'd go and buy.
$40 million lotto.
Yeah, they'd be 20.
I would buy a Lamborghini Urus.
20. Yeah, split by 2 people.
Split by 2 people.
Yeah, 2 Kiwis split, I mean.
Okay, 20 mil. I would go and buy that Lamborghini Urus. I would. Or a Rolls Royce.
The Rolly.
Yeah, I would. I know it sounds bad. The rest can go into savings. Oh, obviously a house too, probably. And then, yeah. But no, I mean, I would save and invest some of it, but like a Rolls Royce is a good, like I would obviously get a secondhand one, recycle, reuse. So it would be like 350K, but that's not bad. A little
Roll
spend.
and you'd drive this Rolls Royce, eh?
Every day.
Really?
Yeah.
That'd be a,
Can you get electric Rolls Royces? No.
Yeah, I think there is one.
Really?
Yeah.
I think there is, eh?
Yeah.
Ghost something K.
I have no idea.
I like the Rolls Royce. It's very much one of my favorite vehicles, I must say.
So you'd go for a Rolls Royce, eh?
Yeah,
What else?
Rolls
What's
Royce
next? Okay.
Or a Lamborghini Urus. Those two are my like preferred. Or Mercedes Maybach. I would do a Maybach too. Or the GLS. Is that the right one?
Yeah.
Yeah, any of those cars would do me.
Okay.
If any of those cars channels are watching or people or brands.
Would you be happy with 20 million if it got split? Two winners and
I guess.
or what, 40 million. You'd be. Would
guess.
there be any disappointment?
Yeah. There
Really?
would be. Yeah.
If you got the 20, you'd be a little. Oh fuck! Didn't get that 40.
Well, it depends who I have to split it with.
No, you don't have that. You don't know who you split it with.
Oh, I don't
It's the
know.
lotto. Two people won
Oh.
the first division. Do you not know how lotto wins?
I don't actually
works.
understand how lotto works. No.
So-
Like I said, I don't even know how to gamble. I'm really bad at it.
Well, so two people got all of the numbers, so they
Right,
won
and then
first
they-
division. Two different individual
Yeah.
people on their ticket, so that gets split.
Right.
There's two winners out of the 40 mil, so they got
Right.
20 each.
20 each.
Yeah.
Right. No, I'll be fine with 20 mil, I guess. It would do me just.
You'd
it
be
will
pretty
do.
bad if you were like, oh man, fuck, no, I didn't get that other 20.
But I know that I will never destined to win lotto. I just know it in my core.
That's fair enough.
You
Because
know?
why?
I think because I'm lucky in life. So I think that everyone's got like a little ounce of luck and you kind of know where your luck sits. And I know mine is not gambling, I'll tell you that. So I've kind of just accepted it. And yeah.
All right. A 74-year-old got left behind by his bus at a rest stop. He had to pay a stranger $50 to chase it down the highway and catch it. Is that on him or the driver?
These bus drivers, sometimes they are known that bus drivers, if you do not wave them down, doing like star jumps in the air and doing the YMCA signal or something to them, they just drive straight past you.
Yeah, I know they do to my daughter sometimes.
Yeah, you've said. And it's just a pain in the ass. I think it's because they're like on autopilot, so they just sometimes
Maybe, yeah.
zone
I can-
in and out
yeah.
of like, oh shit, and no one in their bus has rung the bell to do a stop.
Yeah.
So it's just, because sometimes they have like multiple stops that they're like, oh shit.
I can imagine you could zone out for a sec, maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're just doing it on repeat. Stop, go.
Yeah,
stop,
and if
go.
no one's rung the bell, it's kind of
Yeah.
hard. So, yeah.
Okay. Well, this was it was going from Wellington to Auckland, so it was an intercity one, and it was a rest stop.
Oh,
Dropped off, went for a leak, came back, bus is gone.
oh. No good. Sorry, old fella.
All right. There's a big push right now to finally break up the supermarkets because somehow in this whole country, we've basically got just two of them. And funny enough, everything costs a fortune. Have they had us over a barrel this whole time?
I've worked in conjunction with the supermarket industry for a long time. And yes, they absolutely do have a monopoly in this country. But then again, there's a lot of things that have monopolies in this country are probably a lot worse than the supermarket, I'll tell you. So I hope that, some other brands come into play and kind of shake up the industry in terms of pricing. But there are other deals. There are little independent fruit and veg shops and stuff that exist that you can get like great bundles on like your milk and bread and yogurt and stuff like that, eggs. Like there's one right next to us that we go to and it's got, like 20, 30 eggs for like $6.99. They're little eggs, but still they're eggs. Or you get like mixed grade eggs, a tray of them for $10. A few fruit and veg spots around. Yeah, definite bundle deals. But you just got to get creative with it. You know, like I said, maybe growing your own vegetables. I know a lot of people getting chickens. I think we should get a couple of chickens
do you know how they have had a monopoly?
Because there's only two players, so they just price point on each other. So they'll like, if one is at one price, they'll only go down by 20 cents difference or something. So it's pretty much irrelevant.
How does it stop competition?
Because there's only the two of them, and they kind of work, like they go off of a list price and then they do a discount schedule. And then the items that like say Countdown have on special, Pack and Save will put different items on special. So it's like you can't say if you wanted to buy the specific butter, New Zealand block of West Gold butter, you would go to Pack and Save because it's on special, but then all the other shit's not on special, and then the other stuff was on special at Countdown. So it's like, it just becomes like you're forced to kind of, the specials and the discount don't actually help you in any way really, because the items, the way they do it, they make sure that whatever they've got on sale, those other guys don't. So they're not competing against.
Yeah, I think that's one aspect sounds like it, but that's not like how there's why can you not come and make your own supermarket and compete?
You can, but it's just the cost to do it and the supply. And a lot of these bigger companies, like the bread companies, Tip Top and stuff, they will have like rebate systems and things in place with that specific supermarket chain. So those guys can always beat you on price because they've got the commitment of volume that they're buying. So you as an independent little guy, okay, maybe you'll get a deal on eggs, but you're not going to get a deal on bread, milk and eggs unless you're really good at wheeling and dealing.
Yeah, so I wonder how they're going to make it more fair or whatever.
Who knows?
Because there's a big push to finally break up the supermarkets is what's being said. But yeah. What would be a hook for that one? Like,
new players coming into the game of supermarkets.
Or I think it would be something like, absolutely, supermarkets have a monopoly in New Zealand. Say that for me.
Absolutely, supermarkets have a monopoly in New Zealand.
Boom. We'll try that.
But you've got to get creative with it.
There we go. There's a big push. Okay, got there. School camps have basically doubled in price. One Auckland school just cancelled theirs because most of the kids couldn't afford it. Were school camps actually the best part of school, or were they overrated?
I love school camp, but it was very expensive. But I don't know because someone else paid for mine.
Yeah.
As in, like, I don't know, the school that I went to, they had like a support system where if you can afford it, you just told the office and then someone else picked the bill up. So. School camps are essential to a child's learning, though.
You reckon?
I reckon it's like a bonding thing. It also just teaches you, like,
outside your box.
Yeah, gets you out of your comfort zone, like activities that you wouldn't normally do in any other circumstance. You go and do like mountain biking, rock climbing, archery. Like when are you going to go and do those things? But they're good to learn.
Yeah.
And they're fun. They're pretty fun. Just
none
of the beach
should do
activities.
more of that sort of stuff.
They should. I mean, New Zealand schools are pretty good. Yeah. In summer, they do try to, but it's the weather. It gets pretty rainy and cold and slippery and wet and all those things. It's quite hard to.
Yeah, true. There's a bit of that, eh?
Weather dependent we are.
Yeah.
This country
What's your best school camp memory?
I can tell you my worst.
Go for it.
My worst was I stepped on some sort of stick and I had like a little prickle in my foot. And it turned out that plant was like poisonous. So the whole bottom of my foot went completely purple.
Gee.
And they had to take it out with tweezers, like get the splinter out. And it was so bad. Literally, I'm not even lying to you, the whole of the bottom of my foot was purple. And everyone thought I was just being like dramatic.
Yeah. Until
like the teacher was like, all right, give us a look. Like, give us a look. You keep complaining about it. All right, let me see how bad it is. And she's, oh, no, goodness. Oh, that's quite gnarly. And I was like, because obviously I can't, like, I could see that it was like swollen and weird looking. But I thought, okay, maybe it is just like a bruise, and I'm just being a bit dramatic. And on the bottom of your feet, when you get like swelling or anything, you kind of can't notice it as much because the skin is so thick. So you kind of like a little bit of purple, a little bit of red is actually quite a lot underneath the surface for it to appear through that thick skin on your foot. If that makes sense.
Crazy. Well,
Yeah.
how long was it purple?
Like a day or two. And they said lucky because it could have been real bad and like something else could have happened to my foot. Could have lost my foot. I've had a few problems with the bottom of my feet a couple times. Surprising they're so pretty.
Next topic.
Yes.
There's a Kiwi mum gone viral for doing a whole year of meals for $5,000. Could you actually feed a household on that, you reckon?
I could, but it would just taste like garbage.
Really?
It just wouldn't like... You could, and it would taste okay maybe as well, but it probably isn't as nutrition dense and great for you. Like, because I imagine that you're going to be, it's very carb heavy. I can imagine it already being quite dependent on carbohydrates to get that. Whereas we're quite a protein vegetable household. I try to keep us. So it's quite hard. And I prefer like, okay, yes, I'll buy like a piece of steak. We'll have less steak, but at least we're having steak versus just like fatty, crappy mince all the time. Because we get a bit sick of it. I do cook with beef mince a lot, but I prefer a nice cut of steak. Like I'll buy one tomahawk steak and that will feed the three of us, a 600-700 gram piece, and we'll just share that. Because me and Miss will only have a little bit and then you'll have majority of it. So it works out fine and you get the bone.
So what's your...
$5,000 to feed a family of 5. You're a magician. I hope you like carbohydrates.
That was your attempt at a hook, eh?
Yeah.
Not bad, not bad.
Okay.
Okay. I was thinking of another one. Like now, what was it? Now, what was it? No, I'll leave you with that one. That one worked, eh?
Okay.
Okay, we'll go with that one. The experts are... Oh, no, should we care? There's a couple of questions here. What's your honest weekly grocery spend? You want to...
So our grocery spend, it fluctuates. So for a family of 3, I don't eat that much. We go between, I would say, 180 to 280 a week. So we'll do like a 280 shop once every month. Will be like a $300 shop, and then the rest of them are about 180, 160 we spend on food
Weekly.
a week, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is pretty good, I think.
So about like $800, $8 to $1,000 a month.
A month, yeah. Because I'll do a big one, which that big shop is meat.
Yeah.
And then I'll do like, you know, I'll spend like $100 and something at the butchery, which will give us like about 3-4 weeks worth of meat at least. And then obviously I have stock food too. So
You know what I
anywhere
find
between
funny?
180 to 280 it fluctuates.
What I find funny about stories like that is it's only when the times are hard and people are struggling with feeding families and shit like that there's these content around like
Budget food.
this lady can feed a whole family for $5,000.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
Okay. The experts are back
I'll tell
saying,
you a real good recommendation
okay, go.
to budget. Don't have kids. Then it's free. Cheap eating. Less mouths equals money in the pocket. There's a tip.
Nice. The experts are back saying e-scooters are basically designed to throw you off. So are they a menace or are people just bad at riding them?
What about e-scooters?
E-scooters, they're saying they're a fucking
Menace.
a menace. Yeah,
They are. They're annoying. I find e-scooter people annoying. Like, get off the footpath. Go and be on the road. You're at road speed, so get on the road, mate. E-scooters are at road speed. Stay on the road.
That's fair. That's fair, eh?
Next
E-scooter
question.
hater.
I am an e-scooter hater. But I was a scooter kid. I used to scooter to and from school.
What? Yeah.
Like, you know, one of those push ones.
You reckon kids on those are allowed on the footpath?
Yeah, they're a kid.
Yeah.
They're going walking, running speed.
Yeah, not an electric.
Not
fucking,
electric scooter that's going 50 miles per
and they're
hour.
heavy too. So if you collide with someone,
Yeah.
yeah, fair. All right.
Heavy little things.
A male politician sent a text to a female MP,
Yeah, what did it say?
lazy for taking maternity leave. Months off just to have a baby, apparently. Someone read it out in public, and he had to resign 2 days later.
Oh.
fair enough, or has he? I read that so poorly. It was just, I don't know.
I don't know. I like, my viewpoint on all politicians. They're all actors.
They're all fucking lazy.
They're all lazy. I don't even want to talk about them.
All
Next.
Okay, skip this next one then too. All right. It starts
No,
with Winston Peters as the first.
I do like Winston Peters.
Yeah, he's got the Trump effect, I feel.
Really?
No,
I just think he's a very wise guy. He's been in this country for a long time and he's been through the trials and tribulations. So he must, I'm not a massive fan of him or anything, but I would just say that out of all the politicians, he's a little bit more experienced. There's a word.
wise old geezer.
Wise old geezer when he is.
This one's actually a bit interesting anyway, so I'll go with it anyway. Winston Peters launched his election campaign this weekend with actual showgirls and sparkles on stage, a promise to drill for oil and a few jokes. Way too crude to repeat here. That's not even way too crude, but I don't know. Fucking Claude gave me that. Political circus or exactly what politics needs? Bit of
Probably.
showgirls.
It is political circus. I mean, Paul Henry has entered the chat. It's going all bananas now. Soon there'll be bloody Butterbean, is that his name? He'll be running for Prime Minister of New Zealand. So it's all a bit of a joke. Trump is a joke. I found out Ronald Reagan was an actor the other day. He was the president of the United States at one point. It's all just showbiz at this point. It's showbiz, baby.
Yeah. It is, like showbiz.
Conor McGregor and these guys are all about the same par to me. So I'm just like, not interested. I mean, I'm in showbiz, so I might be your new Prime Minister one day. You're welcome. Start
Okay.
plugging it now.
Yeah.
Start the independent party.
Shabu 2038.
Yeah.
Okay, in Japan, it's so hot right now, they've invented a human refrigerator. You climb in to a little booth, sit down, and it blasts freezing air at you till you cool off. Would you get one?
The Japanese, with their inventions, they come up with some odd things, don't they?
They do.
Our friend that joined us from Strong Comms, he said that he wants to go live in Japan because of their mannerisms and everything. Can't even imagine he would even fit in the
In the fridge.
It's built for little Japanese men.
The cool-off fridge.
Yeah, so.
Okay, cool. All right, well, that's interesting. It costs about 15 grand, and you can buy one of these cool-off fridges.
15,000, oh gosh.
They're paying to cool down. We're paying to stay warm. Who's got it worse?
I like being cold and getting warm. It's a lot easier than when you're hot trying to cool off. Because you either have to sit by a pool all day and just go in and out of the pool, or an AC. And you can't really do much. Because if you go for exercise and it's hot, it's sufferable. Like in Thailand, it's absolutely insufferable. Like sitting on a motorbike, you're sticky, sweat, gross. It's just not nice. Whereas at least in cold weather, everything's clean because the frost kills bacteria. So it's it cleans the environment. So I prefer the cold weather. Absolutely.
It doesn't clean, but it also doesn't harbour as much bacteria because of the...
Cold can't survive. Bacteria can't survive in below
They don't
negative.
grow as fast.
Yeah, but in heat, it's that 40-degree heat, which bacteria loves, that 35, 40-degree heat. They love that. It's their ideal spot. So I'm definitely a cold girl, even though my body prefers a warm climate, my skin and hair like it better. But ultimately, I like being cozy in front of the fire, in front of the TV. I'm a homebody. In my studio, my heater on, and my pictures.
Give me one line. The Japanese invent some crazy shit. Say something like that.
The Japanese gadgets have gone too far. They are now building human fridges. And it is not to incubate us. It is to just cool us off.
Yeah. Not bad. I'm curious to see how your new hooks go. We'll give
I reckon I've done 10 for 10.
10 for 10. All right.
Let's
A
go.
bloke just did a skydive for his 105th birthday.
I seen this. I actually commented that I wanted to talk about this on the pod today. So there is an old geezer. I don't know if this is because he's trying to get up to the man upstairs quicker or what, but good on him. 105 years old, skydiving. That is crazy. You'll never catch me skydiving. So yeah, good
He's
on
saying
him.
he wants to go up again next year
Really?
for his 106th birthday.
Oh wow.
Fuck it, makes sense to me. 105 would be the time I'll start doing
Yeah.
shit like that.
Optimism is well and free for this 105-year-old.
Would you jump out of a plane? you
No.
reckon? No.
I don't even
Just
like going
straight-
in planes.
Nah.
Nah.
Damn. He only took up horse riding at 104.
Wow.
Mate, he's a G.
He is a G.
Yo,
He's onto it. He was a real sweet looking old man.
cool.
Lovely.
What's
Lovely
the-
old man.
What's a thing that you still really want to do?
At 105.
No, like, yeah, but like kind of like a bucket list thing that
Well, I hope I don't. Hope I'm not around at 105. First of all.
that could be cool.
Oh no, thanks.
As long as your body's like, you know,
Well
and you're
enabled.
yeah, if you're well,
Yeah, I think
if you're
so.
moving okay and you're doing.
I think I'd like to tap out at like 89. That's good.
I don't want to die. Eh?
You
I know
don't
it's
want
stupid,
to
but
die.
yeah,
I imagine dying as the ultimate peace. So I'm kind of like okay either way about it.
well, it is the ultimate.
It's
peace,
the
I'd
ultimate
say
peace.
too.
That's why they say rest in peace.
Yeah,
You know, they don't say that unless it's peaceful.
yeah.
So I don't know what I want to do. I would like horse riding. I don't know. I don't like things that I'm in the control of somebody or something else. You know, like I worry that it could go pear shaped.
Horse riding.
Any kind of
I
activity.
think it'd be cool if you raised the horse and you had like that level
Bond.
of connection with it.
Maybe.
I think it'd be cool being wealthy, having a horse and
Yeah.
stable and
My
shit.
dad was into horses and horse riding, so he was really into that. But he didn't really want us getting into it because he was worried that like the horse would buck us off and break our back. He did have a few bucks.
It'd be a sick way to do hunting in New Zealand.
They do, though. The natives do that. The native Māori guys up
yeah.
north,
Yeah, man.
they go in the bush with their horses because it's easier for them to travel.
That's the coolest Māori I know, one that rides a
Yeah.
horse and hunts on that
Yeah, we've been
Hunts on the
invited
horse.
to some
hunting
hunting,
excursions.
yeah, in Gisborne if you're keen to go.
Maybe.
stay.
What with? Like guns and...
Guns and all that,
Yeah. They probably go and... Yeah, what are they hunting?
And fish, deer. They go.
Deer.
They have loads of deer down there.
Oh, nice. That's probably like an international... They love that shit. Like, that's what they come for.
Yeah, they come for, yeah. Joe Rogan, if you want to come to New Zealand, I'll hook you up with some guys. You can go hunting,
I'm
bow
sure
and
he's
arrow.
got the... He's probably got the top tier
Nah,
fucking
he doesn't
connects.
know. I have the top tier connects. I have the natives on tap.
The
Okay?
natives on tap,
Yeah,
eh?
I do. 90
Yeah.
Mile Beach, all that, you know? Yeah.
I used to have a friend that owned, his family owned a big chunk of 90 Mile Beach. Like
Wow.
the land right alongside it. Yeah.
Yeah, we need to figure out where your land is located so I can get some of that, mate.
I ain't got no land.
You do?
No. Here's a weird one. We're moving along. So in Russia, you can now rent a bloke to come around, do your barbecue, and be your mate for the afternoon. All for about $20.
Really?
Is that genius, or is that the saddest thing you've ever heard?
That's pretty cool. $20 to have somebody to come and do the barbecue and everything. I'm a big believer in outsourcing these days. It's fun. Bit of chat, bit of banter. Are they going to clean up too? Because if they're going to clean the barbecue, go for it. $20, all good.
Oh. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, eh?
Yeah.
Should start some hustles like that here. Like
Yeah.
people should
Hire
do.
me.
Yeah.
Hire Shabu for entertainment.
There you go.
I can come and host your wedding. MC.
And do the
And do the
catering.
barbecue.
the barbecue. Would you
And I
ever
can cook a steak.
would you ever do something like that, like wedding catering or something?
No, I hate cooking for other people.
What if you had staff and you
Maybe, yeah, probably if I had staff. But again, I don't really like doing that stuff. I don't
Events
think
and
it's
shit?
huge money in it as well. I think there's more work than it's worth.
yeah.
Like a lot of work. I mean, I know some
And
people make
high
money.
pressure
High pressure,
because it's like someone's
time,
no
food.
someone no their important event.
Yeah, it's their important
know what I
event.
mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not one for it.
All right.
Next topic.
Well, that's all I've got for hot topics. So cool.
Hot topics.
Hot
Hot,
topics.
hot.
Well, we'll bring in a sound for that.
That's
in
going to be the
future.
sound I want.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. We're on to clip. What do you call it?
Clip framing.
Clip framing. Let's call it that. I like that name. It's actually. Did you do that on purpose or
No, you had it as clip framing in the.
clip farming?
Oh.
It's clip farming. The clip framing kind of cool too, because
Yeah,
all it
clip
is
framing.
all it is a switch around of words, and you're trying to like frame things up for a clip anyway.
Yeah, clip
So,
framing, we'll call it. All right, go for it.
all right. Right now it's dark when you get up, and it's dark again by 5. You basically never see the sun. What does that actually do to a person?
We're in daylight saving, eh?
Yeah, but it's dark. You know, it's the winter, so it's dark.
It's dark when I wake up. It's dark when I go to bed. It creates a low dopamine in the brain. That's what it does. This darkness I'm living in. I feel like the Grim Reaper. But I love it too, because it means I don't have to see all you people out there.
I guess it's like not some people's jobs is not as bad because like you've always had a job where it was office, so you could sort of go out.
I can go out. I see the sun. Yeah.
Yeah, some jobs like mine, when I was working heavily on site in construction, you'd go to work you got to be in the job on the tools at 7. So you're up before the sunrise. You're inside this cold fucking tower or whatever you're working in before the sun's even come up. So then you're working inside a cold environment, not seeing the sun yet, and then you might come out for smoko and see the sun for a bit. But even then, you know, you might be inside. It could be raining outside, and then you finish work and the sun's already starting to come down. You know, and then you're getting home in the dark. It's just like it's a bit of a rut, I feel.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
Next.
Okay.
You would never
The
catch
winter
me.
power bill has landed. Give me the number that made you gasp, and what did you pay?
My winter power bill was 500 this month, and last month it has been 500 buckaroos, and there's 3 people. I know it is. We are using the heaters and the dryer a bit more, but energy is free. The earth makes energy, so put my winter power bill down. You don't own that dam. I do. That water runs freely.
Yeah.
Wind is free. And I'm sure that windmill has been paid off by now.
Well, hey, you can invest in your own power.
Yeah, we should get some solar panels.
But I don't know how great it is in New Zealand in the winter.
I think you have to use quite a lot of panels, I've heard, and you have to do a lot of storage, but it is doable. Mind you, we've had some good sunshiny days, so you would have
I wonder if it would do you over the winter.
I think so. As of recent, we've had some good sunshine days, like clear blue skies, crisp winter days. As long as the sun is not covered by the clouds, even the rays can still get through a little bit with the solar panels because it's off UV energy.
Do you reckon wear a jumper and a blanket household or a life's too short, crank it up household?
We put the fire on. We have a fireplace, and then we have a heater and a robe and a jumper with all of the above.
But we're a crank it up household.
Yeah, I think like
Pretty much.
I can't
Unless it's
sit there in
stupid,
cold.
But I can't. But we can't attempt to heat the whole house.
No,
That
we
would be
just heat the
stupid.
room we're in.
Our house would just leak it all out.
Yeah,
and
because
we'd
we
be-
live in an old villa-y house, so it's got a lot of like gaps and holes and things. Next.
Being sick as an adult is grim because nobody's coming to look after you.
That's fact. No one looks after me, period. Regardless when I was younger or adult or infant, I've raised myself. No one looks after you. That's a myth because I look after your ass. So
Yeah.
you're fine. But you do mediocre on me.
Mediocre, eh?
Yeah, it's about a heat pack and a cup of tea as I get. That'll do me, I guess.
Hey man, you got heat packs and cups of tea on tap.
Yeah. You've got soup and vitamin C drinks and electrolytes and Panadol being delivered and head massage.
Hey, I do some of that too.
Whatever's.
Yeah, all right.
Next question.
Yeah, let's go. Confess the most feral thing you do the second you get home and shut the doors.
I get into my fleece dressing gown. I get into my pajamas.
Just instantly, eh?
Instant. You wouldn't even know I left the house that day. I'm just looking like Nanny McPhee as soon as I hit my
Front door.
Literally.
Should just put them at the table at the front door. Just
Yeah.
bang bang.
Put them on a hook out the front. Yeah. I do love getting into my comfies. It makes me happy. Speaking of which, when we finish this, I will be getting into my comfies.
True. So you're on the job now, eh?
Yeah.
Okay. You are never more organized then at 11 p.m. planning tomorrow's perfect life. What does 11 p.m. you promise that at 7 a.m. you immediately refuses to deliver?
At 11 p.m, usually I'm kind of zoning down for the day, about to get ready for sleep, so I don't think about that stuff. Nah. I'll just deal with it the next day. Kind of, I have an idea of what I've got, where I've got to be, and that's about it. Yeah.
Okay.
Next question.
Yeah, I don't know. That's all I've really got, really.
Have you got any sins
Yeah,
for
sins.
us?
We're onto the sin
All
bin.
right.
That was,
Let's get it into the sinners.
let's get into the sin bin.
Yeah.
Sinners of the week.
Sinners, you are a sinner.
So in the sinner segment, we just go bring up different topics from around the world that are, somewhat sinful.
And I classify them as to what sin I think they belong in, or
Yeah.
if they're not.
All right. So a Sunday surcharge on sunglasses. A tourist shopping on what? A tourist shopping in Noosa, Queensland, was slapped with a 10% Sunday surcharge on a pair of sunglasses. Retail experts warned the absolutely infuriating trend is spreading from hospitality and into ordinary retail shops, with shops now feeling compelled to start passing on fees and surcharges.
I don't understand why they're surcharging on a weekend, but I guess because from what I know when I worked in retail or hospitality back years ago, it's quite hard to get people to work on a Sunday. So I guess they're trying to incentivize it, possibly giving staff a higher salary. So where that surcharge is going to is the question. I would like to know, where is that surcharge money going to? And then secondly, I still think it's pretty unacceptable, but I think overall nightlife is struggling, retail is really struggling too. So I guess they're trying to find out ways to keep things open and moving, because otherwise it's just near on impossible for them. It's just cost, no profit.
Yeah. It's hard to relate, until you actually
know the crux of it.
You'd have to interview one of them that done it.
Yeah, head office people, find out what's the reasoning behind it. Get in front of the big dogs. Next question.
So, is that a sin or?
It is a sin. It's a little bit greedy, but it's what's the context? I would need more context to what their reasoning behind it is. Hard to say.
Okay, all right.
Is there another sin?
Fined for parking outside his own house.
This one I can relate to. Go on.
A New South Wales couple were hit with a $362 fine by their city council for parking across their own driveway after doing exactly that for 12 years. On top of the fine, they lost 2 demerit points, which pushed their compulsory third-party insurance up by hundreds of dollars a year. Locals erupted after the council circulated a pamphlet explaining the little-known rule, with one resident asking, "Are they kidding themselves?" and dozens more saying they'd be fined outside their own homes. Reporting app SnapSend Solve says Dobbins for illegal parking jumped 243% in July. So who's the sinner?
The sinner is the parking wardens, because it's not fair. I can relate to this.
Well,
because,
it's the council.
Yeah, sorry, the parking warden council people, whoever it is. In Parnell, where I grew up, you needed to have a parking permit to park outside your house. You had to apply for that permit and pay, I think it was like $100 or something. And I also had the same argument, because the house I was living in had a garage, but it was a very old house garage. The garage was non-functioning, like the door barely opened and closed, and you couldn't even fit a car in there, especially we had a 4-wheel drive thing, and it was built for like a Mini Cooper, or like Mr. Bean's little car could fit in there. That's about it. And we had to apply for a parking permit, and I had to explain why. And obviously, because I would park across my driveway, blocking the driveway too. So it was a whole thing. And yeah, I think it's unfair. I think when you move into that house, you should apply, but there should be no cost. It should just be they release a permit to you as part of when you live there, and you're allowed, I don't know, 1 or 2 permits per house.
Yeah, but they're saying that you can't park on your own across your own driveway.
Yeah, you can't, because it's a pedestrian hazard. That's what.
If you're on the road though?
No, if you're across, like, if you're on the road, that's what they said to me too. They said it's like a safety hazard thing that they were trying to, but then they said
Yeah.
it's fine as long as no one complains about
Well,
you.
this one is like you're parking along, like you know how you park and you do parallel parking.
Yes.
They're talking like that, blocking your own driveway.
Yes, that's how I did it too.
Oh.
I was doing it the same, and they said it's fine to me as long as no one complains. Then it may be an issue.
You're getting fined in Noosa for it.
You're getting fined. You're getting fined for everything these days.
Yeah,
at this
that's
point.
facts.
Like I said, we're getting fined up the wazoo.
Well, actually, Aussie's getting fined like fuck.
Oh my goodness, don't even get me started on Australia. You know, if you have your phone on you, it's immediately an $1,000 fine. Just
Yeah.
on you, on your body. But if it's on a phone holder, sweet as, you're good to go.
Okay. Could you say something like, in Australia, you get crazy fines, but in New Zealand, you just basically get a slap on the wrist in comparison?
I would more say that in Australia, Australia Council is ruthless. They just want to ticket you up the wazoo. In New Zealand, you can get away with it if you have an explanation behind it.
Well, you just don't get massive fines like they do.
No, we definitely don't.
That's what I mean.
You
You
don't
just
get a
get a-
slap on the wrist. You still get a fine. It's
yeah,
not
I
a slap
know, but
on the wrist.
I'm saying it's minor. It's
compared to cost-wise.
Yeah.
Yeah. New Zealand fining system is a little bit more fair than the Australian fining system, that's for sure.
Yeah, but hey, you learn. I guess they're making you. That's the nana state. Australia is the major nana state. Nana meaning like nana and granddad, like slow, like caution, beware. Fucking, I don't know.
Is that what it means?
Yeah, something along the lines.
All right, next question, Nixon.
The op shops that got greedy. The Australian op shops are under fire for charging supermarket prices on donated goods. Supermarket? Real
You mean retail prices on donated goods?
Yeah, it says supermarket prices, but that's all right. Real example doing the rounds, a $280 second-hand rug at the Saliami, spotted by Melbourne mum of 6 Nicole Priest. $25 for used pants in Brisbane. $60 for a kid's second-hand Kathmandu jacket, and the coats up to $400. What do you
Op
reckon?
shops overcharging for some raggedy daggedy clothes. No, thank you. That is a sin. It is a charity shop. Be charitable. It was donated to you. You didn't even pay for it. I can understand if you're like a recycle resale designer boutique. You're not. You're the Salvation Army. You're there to provide salvation to those in need. Sinners.
True.
Absolute sin, that is. You're taking from charity and you are abusing your power. Take your raggedy ass coat, shove it up where it doesn't belong.
The landlords who went after their own tenants, Christchurch this one's a bit...
Next.
Yeah, next. The very, very viral influencer. A clip went viral this week of a woman at a restaurant taking issue with being addressed as ma'am. She told staff she was a very, very, very viral social media influencer. The manager stood his ground rather than smoothing it over, telling her she's been rude to his staff. The internet sided with the manager almost unanimously.
I haven't seen this, so I don't really understand it. So was she a lady or no?
Yeah, I don't know.
And what's the problem with being called ma'am? I like being called ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am is respectful. Ma'am.
Yeah.
I don't mind being called sir either. Doesn't bother me. I don't really get sensitive about those things.
Yeah, that one doesn't really.
I don't understand it.
Yeah.
That's sin.
Okay.
But being disrespectful to service staff is a bit of a sin. Like, it's unnecessary. They're just there to do their job. If they're being rude first or neglecting their job or whatever, okay, you can like correct them, but you don't need to do it in a disrespectful way and start yelling and abusing people like you're in public.
What about if they're just messing things up?
They're allowed to, if they're learning or, just say, hey, you're right. Do you need to grab someone who maybe might be able to help you a bit more? A little bit of communication goes a long way.
Is that it?
I'm so polite and nice.
Yeah. So you've never gotten a bit snappy at a staff?
I do kind of, but I do it in like a respectful manner. I'll get like short and direct, but I'm not disrespectful and humiliating people in their store. Like, I don't work that way. You know, I'll be a little bit assertive and direct, like, less onion, thank you. Less. Yeah, that's about it.
All right. Well, that's pretty much it, I think, for this week on there's one other one here, but I just don't know how it really fits into the sins thing. Do you want me to read it anyway?
No, that's okay. I think that's us for now.
Yeah. Well, people write in.
What I need from you guys is for you to write in your sins, send me your little confessions. It will remain anonymous. Like I said, DM me, whatever. I want to hear them. I want to hear your dating dilemmas. I want to hear your work dilemmas. I want to hear your cooking dilemmas. I want to hear your postman dilemmas. Give it to me, you know?
Because I reckon ultimately, like, we're doing these sins from around the world, but it's while we don't have, like, we want real sins. Yeah, like what?
We
like,
had a few
from
real ones.
people.
We've had a few real ones right in, but then it just went cold turkey. So I need people to.
Yeah, but that's okay. That's why we got the sin bin for now. That's what it is.
We have the sin bin for now, but we want your real sins.
Yeah, we want to go through people's real real things that people are experienced and done and stuff like that, and then we'll do the same thing, but with real people's submissions.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
So write in to us. We love to hear about it.
Yeah, maybe I'll write one in and I'll be anonymous. It'll be one
Just
of my
keep
real
it anonymous.
sins.
Sin from cameraman. This lady I work with is too much to deal with. She always gets me doing everything and does minimal to contribute to the podcast. Anyways, on that note, thank you for joining us. This was a very relaxed episode.
Was relaxed.
We're just getting back into it.
Yeah.
But I appreciate you all. And just another shout out to our guest last week for joining us. Strong comms. We will see those guys hopefully back here again soon. And we would love to have anybody else who's interested to come on the pod. Also send me a message.
Yeah.
I'm going to have a mystery guest on in the next coming weeks.
Well, maybe that's how we'll do our guests anyway. They're kind of like...
It is mystery.
Yeah, like...
It's all a mystery on the Showbiz
got a
show.
guess who it's going to be.
Guess who's gonna be? All right. Be good, be safe, be great, and listen to the Showbiz show.
Shaboo,
Shaboo, shaboo, you're hanging out with the Shaboo Show. Feel great